Good morning. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Today, I want to take a look at blood sugars. I have been constant, within range. Look at those. Had a few lows, but time and range, da 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 da. No, wrong way. 100% with average blood sugar of 7. Wonderful. That is just great. And it kind of leads in now to what I want to talk to you today about. I want to talk to you about, you saw the picture, hiding your diabetes. I never felt that I had to hide my diabetes. And the reason for that is simple. I had type 1. It wasn't that easy to hide. I'll bring some more light in, sorry. But yet, there's an awful lot of people who do feel that it's a need to hide it. Diabetes is an epidemic out there for type 2. Type 1s are growing, but type 2s, with processed foods and so much out there, that it is becoming more accepted out there. Type 1s are where it's starting to be more prevalent. Oh, you're on insulin. Oh. I feel that you get an awful lot more, oh, type 2 diabetes. Oh, yes, they can do so much better. They just have to get active and go out, get exercise, and their diabetes will disappear. Wonderful. Type 1s, we don't have that option. Now, I'm talking about everyday type 1 diabetics. I'm a different case, and we'll talk about that in a different episode. But I still don't feel that I need to hide my diabetes. If I go in for a job interview, I'm perfectly open to that. It never really hindered me because in a job interview, I would bring it up and I would say, I'm a type 1 diabetic. What concerns do you have? And you know, that kind of puts them right. Because I am willing to answer any question. Because I've always believed that you need to talk about type 1 diabetes and bring it out in the open. If we don't, we're just going to end up where we are. And we have to make it easier for any of the younger diabetics coming up. You know, yes is written into our charters of rights and freedoms that you cannot be turned down from a job just because you have type 1 diabetes. That is not an option. Does it happen? Yes, it does happen. I'll be pure, straight out there. It does happen. Did it happen to me? I don't think they were discriminatory. I think they had concerns. And what's the difference between concerns and, you know, being not disabled? Well, I can't think of the word, but discriminated against. Sorry. But having concerns, so allowing me to progress in my career. I had a long career. When that career ended, I moved on, but it never stopped me. It was never a roadblock for me. Needing to keep things going is something that I did. I've been open. I confronted people when they said, well, I don't know, there's an awful lot of stress. And I said, well, so's this, so's that. I do that. So what's the problem? I didn't pull out, well, if you don't promote me for. A lot of it reigns on what you do and how you let your diabetes affect your career. And saying, oh, I can't do that, I'm a diabetic. I did that once in my career. And this was after I had done 5 years of working graveyards. And I was totally out of it. I had got so sick, and it was decided that graveyards were not the best for me. But I had worked. It wasn't like I came on and said, hey, I can't work nights, I can only work days. That wouldn't have worked. But I went in there, fine. I didn't have a history. I didn't know what staying up all night meant. I didn't know working all night and going home and crashing and sleeping till sometimes 10:30 at night and then getting up and doing it again. Trying to live a normal life when you're surrounded by sweets and that. Just an aside, I worked at a convenience store and worked for a convenience store company. So all around, yes, they started bringing in healthier items. Wonderful. But that, I think for me, what was showing its ugly face was the brittle diabetes, or the label diabetes. I don't like brittle. Label, sorry. So be truthful with people around you. And one of the best sayings I ever came up with is saying, would you discriminate me because I have red hair? And of course they all go, no. Then why are you discriminating me against my diabetes? If I show I can't do the job, that's something different. And if you can't do the job, don't sort of hide behind your diabetes. Oh, you're getting rid of me because I'm a diabetic. No. Sorry, still finding it cold. With that, have a super day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.